So if you can make a good thumbnail on YouTube, it is very good for your YouTube video. It will be highly recommended by YouTube. Yeah, I think it is one of the most important thing when it comes to YouTube recommendation.
This video is sponsored by Active Presenter, an all-in-one e-learning offloading tool that helps you create tutorial videos, educational games, presentations, and interactive lessons for teaching and training purposes. It's a powerful and professional software that works seamlessly on both Windows and Mac OS. If you want to support the channel, I will put the download link in the description, and remember to apply my special discount code when checking out to save your money.
Hi guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Today I will show you how to make YouTube thumbnails like this inside Filmora. Okay, so recently I stopped using Photoshop or Canva to make YouTube thumbnail because we have some very interesting feature inside Filmora that we can use to make a good YouTube thumbnail. So I will show you step by step in this video. For example, this is my Vietnamese channel, and you can see this is the YouTube thumbnail. This is another one, all of this using Filmora. Okay, this one, and this one is not Filmora. This is from Canva, and this one is Filmora, and it has very good views, number of views. Okay, this is my Vietnamese channel, and it is the same in my English channel. So you can see here, this is my new video, and I use Filmora to make this YouTube thumbnail, and I think it's good because it is easy to do. Okay, so first up, you need to prepare an image of yourself. You can take picture of yourself by phone, or maybe use an DSLR like this, and that's all. So you can design the thumbnail completely in Filmora. So let's go to Filmora. For example, this is Filmora. So the first option to design a YouTube thumbnail inside Filmora is right at this editing user interface. So first up, you have to import your image into the media library. Okay, so we can import an image of me. Okay, so this one. So that is the first step. Drag and drop your image onto a timeline. Okay, so now we have an effect here. By the way, we can right click and delete the effect. So next step, we need to remove the background, right? Because sometimes we want to replace the background with another one. So second step, remove the background. So just select the image here on the timeline and click this button. This is AI mapping tools, and select AI portrait cutout. It will cut out the background. Okay, enable the AI portrait cutout. Okay, and now it's processing. It is processing. So we remove the background. So click OK. So this is the first step. And next step, we want to have a background here. So we want to move the image up one track and go to filter, go to sticker. I'm sorry. And then you want to type background, because we have many background here, so we can type background. Okay, so you can select any background here. For example, I use this one for one of my videos, so we can just download it, and then we can put it right here, just below my image or just under the image. So we have an image of me and we have a background. We can move the image to this side. Okay, so next thing, maybe we need some text here, so we can go to title and file text, and I think this one look fine, so we can drag and drop it right here. Okay, so we have text. Okay, and we can double click to customize the text. So we can write YouTube and enter. Okay, thumbnail. I think it's too big, so we can change the fonts first. I use this one, BT, and you can use the same BT Bill Sans Bold, and we can resize the fonts to 100. I think it's okay. So enter, and we can select a preset here, red one, and yeah, we can resize directly here on at the preview window also. So we can put it here, and maybe we need a logo of YouTube here also. So let's click OK. So now again go to sticker and select YouTube and press enter, and we have this logo. Okay, so just drag it down to the timeline, and we don't mind about this one. So back to edit, because all we need to do is to take a screenshot. So we not export the video, so we don't need to care about the paid access. Okay, and we can move it right here. Now it's good. By the way, you can add more effect and filter stuff like that here with the effect and filter. But for me, I think this is a good thumbnail because we have a character inside the image and a text and an icon. Okay, so it is similar to Mr. Beast thumbnail. So next up, we want to take a screenshot. So go back to your media, and then we can click here anywhere on the timeline. Okay, and we can take the screenshot. Just click this button to take a screenshot. Okay, click no, and this is our YouTube thumbnail. I need to spend just maybe 2 or 3 minutes to finish one thumbnail. We can right click here, select review in Explorer. It will be on my computer. Okay, so this is on my computer, and you can see other thumbnail here. I created them by Filmora. Okay, just double click to see the thumbnail. Just wait a second because it is a little bit laggy because okay, and this is my YouTube thumbnail, so we can put this thumbnail on this video. Alright, so this is a first solution to create a YouTube thumbnail in Filmora. By the way, we have another option. When you click the export tab here, we have an AI thumbnail editor. Okay, so we can select this button. So first up, you need to click the export tab, and then you want to click the edit button, or using AI. Okay, but edit. This is another way to create a YouTube thumbnail. So now it tried to create a thumbnail for my video using AI here, AI cover. If you select it, but normally I will not select it. Okay, so we have text tool here and add an image here, and you can select a template here. So normally I will select education, and then I select one of the template here for my video. But obviously here I have some text, so it is not good to select the template here. But if I just have an image of me, then I can select this button. This is the template, and next thing we can replace the text here. Okay, so we can make it YouTube. Okay, and we can replay this one. I think it's good, but it's cover my face, so I will move it to the corner here. Okay, I think it should be okay. So just make it clear here, and we can delete this one. Just press the delete button, delete this one, and delete this one. So maybe I will just make a test, A/B testing for my thumbnail. So we have many tools here. For example, we can select the text here, and then we can customize it with the font, the size, and the color, and also the shadow and the feel of the text, outline, stuff like that. But okay, let's say you are happy, then you need to click this button, export to local, to save it to your computer. Just click here and export the set. So you can click to view. If you don't see it, you can click the export to local again. Okay, and click to view. So it will open the thumbnail on your computer. Okay, so this is my thumbnail. Okay, again, see, this is the image of me with the background, and this is the text, and this is the text. Maybe we need to add Filmora logo here also. Okay, so these are two simple ways to create a YouTube thumbnail in Filmora 14. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any question, just let me know at the comment section below. And if you like the video, just hit the like button. And if you are new here, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.